Dakota land where the skies are wide and the freedom stands. With a Bible in my hand and a prayer in my heart, living this life where the wild plays its part. Dust on my boots and my hat pulled low, got my trusty rifle and I'm ready to go. Hunting the game as the sun hits the sky in the heart of the 701. I feel so alive. Guns and the 701, that's how we roll. Faith in the good Lord, that's how we hold the line of the legacy that runs through our veins. In this wild, wild land where the spirit remains, we're living free, living bold, side by side, with God on our plate and our hearts open wide. Ranch in the fields, the cattle run free with a purpose so strong, it's our grand legacy. The rivers run deep as we cast out our lines, fish in the waters where the North Star shines. Got the warmth of the sun with the chill of the night. With every shot fired, we're ready to fight for the freedom we cherish. The second is true. With family beside us, we stand through and through. Guns and the 701, that's how we roll. Faith in the good Lord, that's how we hold the line of the legacy that runs through our veins. In this wild, wild land where the spirit remains, we're living free, living bold, side by side, with God on our plate and our hearts open wide. In a world that's spinning with sins that they wield, we stick to our values, our fate is revealed. With the word as our guide, we tread on the earth, a community built from the love, not the curse. Raising our voices, singing loud through the night, for God and our freedom, we'll continue the fight. Let the rifles ring out, let the spirits align. In North Dakota's embrace, our souls intertwine. So when you hear the gunshots and feel that proud sound, know it's faith and freedom that echoes around. From the fields of the ranch to the depths of the lake, with God on our side, there's nothing at stake. Guns and the 71, forever we'll stand in the heart of our faith in this great free
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at LAUER Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with LAUER, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake.
Make
no mistake. Lauer Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at Lauer Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's Lauer Auto Repair, 701-258-6308. 701-258-6308. Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
When you want it done right,
go where lemons go.
Kalen's Auto Service, owned and operated by Kalen and Misty Foss, lifelong locals with over 25 years experience. From modern rides to classic restorations, they can handle it all. Top quality work, fair price, and honest hometown values. Located just one block south of Highway 12 on 6th Avenue West in Lemon, Kalen's Auto Service, serving you with all your auto repair needs.
For the best gun gear for every and any situation, Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Laser Craft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor, custom acrylic nightlights, and much, much more.
Call them up at 605-545-7535. Horton Lasercraft, where memories are engraved.
price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months of the Boost Mobile Unlimited Wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
820 KFYR goes to the 701 Clay. Happy almost Father's Day.
Well, thank you, and same to you.
My kid's in her 30s. So she sends me, and I've got her trained, apparently. She lives in Virginia, but she was vehicle shopping and was looking at a Cadillac. Now, she was looking at a rather high-end Cadillac, and I just texted her back and said, "You still owe me $9,000. You're going to go buy a Cadillac?" So just looking. It was very nice. And if you're going to do that, then come see your daddy and go over to Schwann Buick GMC Cadillac and Hummer EV and get one from there.
There you go.
And drive it home.
Way to lead that in there. Awesome.
See, the opportunities for getting on Mitchell in the morning are endless. You never know in what context. It will always be a positive context for you, but you never know in what context I'll weave you into the conversation.
Perfect.
She does have one vehicle from there, and she drives a Buick. She went and bought out there and has regretted the purchase ever since. Not the Buick, but the dealership experience with the dealership she had. So, some kids have to learn lessons the hard way, you know.
I got a GM product. I really do enjoy driving, but I'm pretty sure your sponsor did not sell it because it's a 1962 pickup.
So I'm wondering if it would have been. Is this before Iton then? Because I know it was Iton before it was Schwann.
Well, and it was bought locally in Lemon here, so yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? It was bought. It stayed on this place.
You bought a Lemon? You should take it back and see if you can get your money back.
Well,
there's no such thing as a Lemon GMC. Are you kidding?
Yeah, exactly. I did have a work pickup too. That's a 2000 GMC, but that's been a good pickup. I mean, we beat the tar out of it, so and it don't die. So that should attest.
There you go. That's those are the ones who are not the soccer moms driving and how they hold up for them. No. You want to get somebody that's actually been using it to get some work done. Then you find out how good they are. Or how good they're not, and if it's some other brand, I can't control it. I do get a kick out of somebody had this in the news. Somebody bought a Ford Raptor, so we're talking performance high-end F-150. Had borrowed it from somebody, had the title changed, took it into a dealership, traded it for a new plain Jane F-150 and $10,000 cash.
Wow.
I mean, you hear about like the home title lock stuff. They got that company that makes sure that somebody doesn't steal your title, which, I mean, that can happen. It's legit. But I guess I never thought of it in terms of vehicles, but why not? Some vehicles are the price of some houses.
Oh, my goodness.
So, how creepy is that? Sure, here's the keys. Yeah, maybe don't loan anybody. If you're going to loan somebody the keys, make sure it's the junker that you don't care if it ever comes back or not.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Wow.
We did that years ago, back in, 90s.
I take some cojones to do that.
95, 96 or so, a little bit before I moved here. I was still in Ohio. We had a 76 Cutlass beater, and my then wife thought she had it sold to a coworker who promptly disappeared with it. So I filed an insurance claim, vehicle stolen. I bought the car for $500. They gave me $880. So it's kind of like the time my then wife left the car unlocked and the car stereo got stolen. They stole a car stereo that the display didn't work anymore and the speakers were blown.
Nice job.
So, on one hand, the stereo got stolen. On the other hand, I got new stuff and upgraded. So, and it's not insurance fraud. I mean, it's insured,
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I mean, I didn't So, but I still would maintain: 1, lock your vehicle; 2, don't loan really nice vehicles to people. If you have to loan a vehicle, loan a low buck one that you don't care if it comes back or not, and then maybe you'll be up on the deal. just saying. Toy gun demand is increasing, and how is that good news for the Second Amendment? Because I don't think we're normally talking about. Are we talking about toy guns when we talk about the Second Amendment? Does that kind of fall into that? I don't know how that works.
Well, it does. I guess I can draw the line to it. I mean, I grew up with toy guns, and now I love guns. So
I never grew up, so I don't know.
I can tell you this. There's been an assault on toy guns in the past. It seems like that's kind of went away, but it still lingers out there in those commie states. They really try to do it. New York tried it last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't tell me New York is embracing any guns, toy or not.
Well, it's like when I first got on the sport and we were just kind of visiting, they tried to actually implement $16,000 fines and penalties on Walmart if they didn't quit selling toy guns within New York. It's like, you guys are nuts. But anyway, toy guns now seem to be on the rise, and you're kind of looking at the numbers, and that's why I said this one, because I figured this would be fun to talk about. It's, I like what the author put in here when he said, in theory it should be fine. People shouldn't have a problem with them, right? It's like arguing that playing with toy guns leads to violence later in life is like drinking water and saying it's related to violent crime. Everyone drinks water, right? So I'm sure you can find someone that played with a gun, just like I'm pretty sure you can find somebody that drinks water that probably committed a violent crime. And that was his point. It's moot. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact, because if you bring up the kid and let them be kids today, which doesn't seem to happen anymore, and they're playing with guns and playing, maybe cops and robbers outside, you can still find kids. Out in the rural areas, we still have our kids out there. They call them free range now, and I'm proud to say that, yes, that's good. That's how my kids grew up. It also teaches them the safety of a firearm. It also teaches them that it's not something to be afraid of. It's okay to have a firearm. It's your Second Amendment right. My kids have been, since they were old enough to actually understand how to operate one, have been shooting firearms. I don't apologize for it, never will. I used to catch a lot of flack over that, and of course you can imagine how I responded.
Don't say those words on the radio, Clay. We're on the radio.
No. I mean, I even had my aunt from Illinois when I was on Fascist-Book more often, and I posted a firearm with my sons, and they were each holding one. She said, I don't think that's appropriate, and I told her, and she basically pound sand. I don't care.
Our founding fathers seem to think it was appropriate. Oh, that's right. Now there's a whole movement saying our founding fathers. Obama is saying that. I was going to ask you this one. By the way, off topic.
Yeah.
Far be it from us to, stay focused.
Yeah, go down. Yeah.
I've never stayed focused. 46 years of radio, I've never stayed focused. Why would I start now?
Why not?
So the Obama Library is opening today in Chicago. The Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library is opening soon, July 4th.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dakota Mornings with Michael Bell will be there live 10 to noon that day, as a matter of fact. Special Saturday edition. Which one's going to draw better? Now, the Obama one's in Chicago. So maybe you say, which one's going to draw better on a per capita basis? X number of people in an area of Y number of people. You thought you weren't going to use that algebra stuff, but you are. I bet on a per capita basis, Teddy outdraws Obama.
I would bet you're right. And Teddy was definitely pro-gun. There's a lot of other things he did I didn't like. But when it comes to the Second Amendment, he loved firearms, especially Winchesters. So,
whereas Obama's slamming our founding fathers, saying that, they've made some mistakes and we're correcting them, blah, 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 to paraphrase it. I can't quote it directly because I'm not retaining that info.
The difference is you got a commie whack job in Obama who hates this country, and I'll say it because he does. Everything he did during his presidency said he hated this country. He hated what it stood for. And, when you're not a citizen of the United States, you probably do think that way. Anyway, did I say that? Yeah.
Well, and what's the point of slamming the founding fathers?
None.
What are you gaining from that? The founding fathers didn't put a speed limit in either. Whatever.
But, when you don't believe in them, that's how they live. It shows their everyday thought process. And that is that side of the coin. That's their thought process. They think the Constitution is a pesky little thing in their way. I mean, Obama even said it. He goes, it's a negative set of rules as to what the government can do for you. That's how he worded that. He actually said that in an interview on NPR one time out there in Chicago when he was, holding the only other fake job he had, which was a community organizer. So, yeah, that's what they live and breathe every day. They don't like this country. They don't like how it's founded. They definitely don't like the founders. And that's unfortunate because we got the greatest country in the world with all its flaws.
That's just it to anybody on either side of the aisle who doesn't like the country. Then why are you here? Show me a better one.
Hop on a plane one way and go be a part of another country that you think is better.
Greenland and Iceland, they're better, and that's why Trump wants them. Just making that up, folks. I have no idea.
They got some great hunting.
Well, there you go.
I was excited, boy, if we could get a hold of them, then, it wouldn't be so expensive to go there and go hunting. But, yeah, I think
yeah, well, wait till the federal government goose that up. Well, we got to have that, reimbursement for having gotten that territory as the 51st and 52nd state. Or the 58th, 59th, and 60th after whatever Canadian provinces we're putting in, whichever gets in first.
They'd mess it up big time by letting some alphabet agency, take over the hunting part of it, trying to manage it, and then charge you a fee for this and a fee for that, plus the license on top of it. And all you need this certificate, and that's
yeah.
And then it'd be like, oh, okay, well, I guess I won't do it.
So nice try. Nice try. When we, I'm kind of actually past the break. So when we come back, U.S. and Canada proposes every 5-year mental evals for AR-15 owners. And I suppose somebody's going to do the driver's license road test argument with that and go, do you want to give somebody a driver's license that can't drive a car? And no, I'm not going to take the opportunity to bash my wife. She voluntarily gave up hers, so.
By the way, though, we got to wrap up the other story.
Oh, sorry.
We should just say, hey, get out there, let your kids be kids, go buy them a toy gun and let them have fun. Just plain and simple. And
you can't let kids be kids anymore. My gosh.
No, heavens no, right?
Okay, so are video games with guns also protected by the Second Amendment?
I don't know if they're protected by the Second Amendment, but they definitely have a right, I guess, to let their kids play whatever they want.
A gun's a gun's a gun.
Yeah.
Should be. So
I don't know.
So if for some reason you ever make your significant other mad and they bash away at your PS5 or whatever, tell them that you'd stop blocking my constitutional rights here.
It's Mitchell in the Morning, KFYR 550.
Coming up on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report, presented by Proceed, we are at the McKenzie County Fair in McKenzie County in Watford City, North Dakota. We'll talk more about the fair next on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report. Welcome back.
There's an app for your playlists,
an app for your photos,
even an app that helps you dodge traffic.
But only one app brings you this live radio station anytime, anywhere.
With the iHeartRadio app, your favorite radio station fits right in your pocket. Live shows, news, sports, exclusive music channels, and voices that don't just go viral.
They're the voices of your local community.
So if it's not already on your home screen, fix that.
Download the #1 radio app, the free iHeartRadio app today.
iHeartRadio.
Professional wrestling fans, the action continues every week.
This is total non-stop action.
TNA Thursday Night Impact every week on AMC. For showtimes and more information, visit TNAWrestling.com.
This July 4th, celebrate at America's Block Party, a can't-miss concert at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Hosted by America 250, see music performances from major artists, patriotic tributes, and kick off Giving 4th to make it the largest day of giving. Learn more at america250.org.
Years of early mornings, every weekend, every holiday, all for one dream. to play on the LPGA Tour. She finally turned pro. Now, she just needs a stage worthy of her talent. Next Golf is that stage, a professional women's tour in Florida built to give these athletes the runway they've earned. Support her journey at nextgolf.com/support. That's nxxtgolf.com. Play it forward.
The MoonPay X Games Sacramento will deliver 3 days of world-class action sports and live music by Cascade, Mustard, and Subtronics June 26th through 28th. Watch the debut of the MoonPay X Games League, where the world's best athletes compete for their team championship on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN2. Fans everywhere can also stream every moment worldwide on the ESPN app, Roku Sports Channel, X Games YouTube, Kick, and the X Games TV Fast channel on Amazon. June 26th through 28th. Don't miss out on the action.
What if your next vacation was Hawaii? One lucky Perks Pass community member could win airfare and a beautiful Hilton Grand Vacations villa. Enter at PerksPass.com. Then help shape what's next in the Perks Pass community. PerksPass.com. Enter today.
The world's best bull riders. One shot, 8 seconds, no mercy. With PBR Space Cowboys. Presented by the U.S. Space Force. Watch it live this Saturday. Only on Fox Nation.
It's called soccer. It's called football. Soccer. Football. Domino's best deal ever lets you get any pizza, including stuffed crust, with any toppings for $9.99. Okay, we can agree on that. Yeah, fully. So, pineapple? Don't ruin it. Get any pizza, including stuffed crust, with any toppings for $9.99. Finally something everyone can get behind.
And if the rest disagree, that's between them and Domino's. Which means the only thing left to fight over is who's ordering.
No.
Price is higher for some locations. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Select this offer from 6/15 to 7/26. Online only. Size availability varies by crust type. Max 7 toppings. 6 for pan and New York style crust. Minimum purchase required for delivery. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
From backyard barbecues to homegrown herbs, the best parts of summer start at Lowe's. Right now, get 3 Fairy Morse 1.3 quart vegetables and herbs for just $12. Plus, get 4 bags of Miracle-Gro 0.75 cubic foot garden soil for only $10. Whether you're planting something new or giving your garden a refresh, now's the time to make the most of your outdoor space. Save more on what you need this summer at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 6/24 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Fire, your ag authority.
You're locked into a lot of things you can't change. Weather, traffic. Hey, stay in your lane. Your wireless carrier's latest price hike. But you can unlock a better way. Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. Switch to the $25 a month unlimited wireless plan. No contracts, no price hikes, and you keep your phone. Stop being locked into their games. Unlock the savings at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line of payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months on the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Hi, it's Zoe, one of Macy's gift guides, here to help you find the perfect Father's Day gift for the guy you're shopping for. Is he a trendsetter? I'd go color-blocked polo and shorts. Classic combo, easy to wear. Is he always on the move? Stylish commuters love a designer watch. Plus, I have cologne gift sets wrapped and ready to give. Come shop our Father's Day sale and take 20 to 60% off today at Macy's. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
Love discovering new music before anyone else? Stop being just a listener. Start making the rules and work with your new favorite artist before they even break. The Beam is a free music competition app where real emerging artists compete, you vote, and massive brands step in to fund the next big name. Your votes change careers. Find them first. Download The Beam at thebeam.com or on the App Store. Vote for an artist you love or discover your next obsession. It's the first music chart that pays artists.
America's 250th anniversary is a big event, and if you're promoting a business, your advertising plan needs to be bigger than one channel. iHeart can help you bring your message to life across podcasts and broadcast, meaning your business will show up with scale and depth wherever your customers are listening. America 250 builds up into the July 4th weekend when listeners are traveling, celebrating, and tuned in. Let iHeart help you surround those moments. Call 844-844-iHeart today to get started. That's 844-844-iHeart.
If you're a fight fan and you haven't seen the BKFC app yet, you're missing the world's most exciting combat sport. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship has changed the game. No gloves, No stalling, no boring rolling around on the ground. Just pure violence and pure entertainment. The BKFC app includes live events, past fights, original series, behind-the-scenes access, merch discounts, and more. Only $7.99 a month or $49.99 a year. Get the BKFC app at bkfc.com.
The number one job of any parent is to look out for their kids.
Sometimes Mom doesn't let me use my tablet.
Well, that is part of looking out for you. Your parents want to make sure you're safe while you're having fun.
I guess.
That's what we want too. We're Lingo Kids, and we're here to help parents out. Lingo Kids is the #1 entertainment platform for young kids because kids love it and parents can trust it.
What's it got?
Lingo Kids has lots of fun stuff that parents can feel good about, like songs and shows, plus activities featuring beloved Disney characters from Disney's Moana, Frozen, and more.
I love Disney stories.
Who doesn't? Lingo Kids has over 1 million daily users, so it looks like a lot of people love it already. Plus, when your parents download the Lingo Kids app, they can get a 1-week free trial.
Lingo Kids!
Everything kids love. Download the app for free.
Your inbox is blowing up and your stomach is growling louder than your team meeting, and somehow you're expected to function. Cool off with a refreshing large Big Gulp drink at 7-Eleven. Cold, refreshing, and made the way you like it. It's available at 7-Eleven and just 59 cents with 7 rewards. Download the app and swing by the local 7-Eleven near you. Valid through 6/23/26. While supplies last, participating stores see app for full terms.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Sunny to partly cloudy, breezy and pleasant today with a high of 70. Mainly clear, bordering on chilly tonight with the low down to 46. Cloudy skies, but pleasant temps Saturday, the high 75. Nice day Sunday for the dads for Father's Day with sunshine interrupted by clouds at times, the high 71. Lots of clouds with an afternoon thunderstorm Monday, the high of 72. Some sun, a shower in spots Tuesday afternoon, the high 72 again. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina.
842.55 in Bismarck at KFYR 550, 842 guns in the 701. Clay's here. Such a popular segment that we got a ton of people who want to be, advertising during this time, Clay. So you're just going to have to put up with it.
I do.
In radio, we call that a good problem.
Yes, there you go. Perfect. Glad to hear it. But yeah.
Yeah. What? Senate candidate proposes every 5-year mental evaluation for AR-15 owners. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you can have just random pick here, an AK and not need the eval, but an AR-15. I mean, how are you going to? And the next thing you know, it's going to be for every PD pistol gun that there is. You're going to need a mental eval.
There you go.
And I get it. You don't want to put somebody completely crazy with one. I get the intent, but how in the world? Where do you draw the line? Who decides? Where the line is drawn, and 2, where somebody falls within the spectrum or outside the spectrum.
Well, it's pretty impossible to do it.
Right.
You're going to be violating due process. They're saying, you're guilty before you've done anything. So every 5 years we're going to check you. You probably didn't even ever.
Yeah, what are we, Mexico? Guilty before proven innocent? I mean, what?
Yeah,
the old Mexican justice
China, Russia,
thing that everybody,
New York.
New York. Well, yeah, they already are on that. So
and here's the thing: this isn't coming out of New York or California or any of the crazy states. This come out of Nebraska.
Yeah, I was going to say, when did they go woke? I guess I'll have to talk to Trent Lewis and find out what's with your state down there.
Omaha is pretty liberal. The rest of the state, pretty decent. But this guy's a Senate candidate.
Well, don't tell me Lincoln's conservative.
Well,
the University of Nebraska right there? Are you kidding?
Omaha is the worst. They really are. But
I
that's a whole
agree with you there.
hole.
But anyway.
This guy's running for Senate as an independent. So he decided to skip running against a Republican or Democrat. In 2024, he ran as a Republican and lost. I think he ran as a Republican. I don't remember. But 2 years later, now he's back with the same old thing. And he wants to have a 5-year, basically, mental health check every year for you to own your AR-15 or your AK, they call them assault-style weapons, which is a crazy term that leftists use. But
assault rifle 15.
Yeah, anything that I assault you with is probably an assault weapon, right?
Back to the Cain and Abel rock, I mean.
Yeah, I really dislike that term because they assume that already by calling it an assault weapon that that's your intent. It is not. That's also saying you're guilty before you even do anything, just by the terminology. But that's all by design. They started that years ago because the AR, assault rifle, is not what that stands for. It's Armalite Rifle Model 15. But anyway, there we go.
That's what you conservatives always say.
Yeah, even though it's true. Actual matters are liberals, but, Tell me how you really feel, right?
Yeah, just going to say, don't sugarcoat it. Come on.
This guy, he even claims, this is what I love, he claims that he talked to a gun owner, which I'd like him to produce this gun owner. And if this guy is a gun owner, he's not a true one, probably. He has no clue. He probably goes duck hunting once a year or something. And being in Nebraska, probably don't find many of them. But anyway, this guy says that, I'd be fine with doing that because, I think it's common sense. Well, there's that term too, common sense. And this guy who's running, his name, we haven't even given that yet, is Dan Osborne. Like I said, he's run before.
So you know who not to vote for then, all right.
Right, that's why I wanted, if you're in Nebraska, which this does reach Nebraska, by the way. I just took a recent trip down there a few months ago heading through there. KFYR comes in across the border, by the way.
Darn right it does.
But somebody in this town hall asked this guy, other than your thoughts and prayers, what would you do? And this guy just goes, we need to have middle ground and compromise. No, we do not. The Second Amendment and the 27 words enshrined in it.
Can't we all just get along?
No.
No.
I don't want to compromise.
No, bam.
and I don't want middle ground on any constitutional rights. The Constitution and our Bill of Rights, along with the additional ones that have been passed since then, they are not up for compromise. They are not up for middle ground, and they are not up to be, I guess, defined by somebody who don't like the Constitution. They don't understand it's a right. You don't have the right to define them. They're pretty straightforward. They should be taken as is, and that's how the laws and the rules and legislation should be passed. But as we know, it isn't. And this guy doesn't even understand that you can't have a registration, because that's part of it. He wants to have a registration of all these firearms so that you can get your mental health check, whatever that might be. I mean, where are you going for that? You going to some crazy leftist psychiatrist today? Are you going to go before a judge? Is he going to mandate? I mean, they don't define how they're going to make this happen. I mean, the Democrats already say it's too hard to get a driver's license and an identification card to vote, so how are you going to get one for this? It's too tough, isn't it?
And now for the punchline, you're just redundant with your crazy leftist term. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. It just is. And NRA, rightfully so, called them out, said, nope, this is, just like I just said, that it's against the law. It's basically taking away your due process. It's a red flag law is really what it is. It's a type of red flag law. We have already a law, a federal law, that says you cannot register guns. That's been backed up by Heller. It's been backed up by Bruin. It's been backed up by a ton of other cases relating. And the Supreme Court, under Bruin, comes out and says you have the right to keep and own firearms, especially on historical use, which we all know that there's never been a red flag law under historical use. And that's why you've seen so many things overturned in these states. I love it when a commie state like New York gets overturned by the Supreme Court. And, of course, then they don't accept it anyway. They still keep trying to do things. But Pete Ricketts, who's actually running as a Republican, he does vote pro-Second Amendment. He had them right away. He says, fake Dan Osborne has spent his entire campaign selling out to coastal liberal billionaires. Now he wants to force Nebraska gun owners to undergo mandatory government exams just to legally own their guns, which they already legally own. They pass the background check. They own them. So how do you take away or mandate something every 5 years to renew to keep your own personal private property? I'd like to know how he's going to do that.
What can government do for you?
Yeah.
Where's Ronald Reagan when you need him? 8:50 at KFYR. Let's save the Florida AG one for next week because we're getting a little short on time here. And I want to make sure that we do cover the new game, rock, paper, scissors, machete, and gun. I'm thinking, let's see, gun wins, right? Isn't that?
It's the old saying, right? Don't take a knife to a gunfight. Well,
exactly. And then this dude does it. What's wrong with people?
I don't know. Tulsa, Oklahoma, too, which, by the way, not a state you want to do. There's people armed down there probably more heavily than Texas. But there was a convenience store clerk. This guy comes in, swinging his machete, goes behind the counter. The guy, the clerk, he goes out to his car and gets his personal protection firearm, which is interesting because I'd already had mine on. I'd have violated any place I
I'm sure there's some company edict that says you shouldn't, but on the other hand, if you can and you need to have something, go for it. What are they going to do?
It's Mathias Food Mart, so we'll have to look that up and see what their policies are. I'm sure they're there. Anyway, the officers responded. They found this guy, a 61-year-old named Donald Blocker. Now, this is interesting. The guy didn't have any previous or priors. I always go look and see, what kind of rap sheet do they have. He actually didn't have one. But he was sitting outside of there with a gunshot wound to the hip, probably going, oh, my goodness, I had my machete. What went wrong?
Well, if you're at Renaissance Festival, nothing went wrong. You had the proper, but, we've advanced since then. Maybe they didn't hear.
Yeah, maybe he didn't get that memo that we have new technology that shoots Freedom Seeds, has a Freedom Seed delivery system. But anyway.
Renfest is not the real world anymore, folks, just so you know.
Yeah, they took him to the hospital. He was treated for his wounds. They're just waiting for a medical release. I actually still, I went and checked it out for an update. I'm sure he's been released and taken into custody, but as this said, he was at the Tulsa County Jail, and so far they hadn't released him. But I bet that's been updated. Since then, they just haven't updated the public release of that. But, think about this. This guy comes in with a machete, thinks he's going to rob a place, I imagine. He goes behind the counter. So the clerk says, okay, go ahead. Goes out to his car, comes out. The guy follows him out, then goes back into the store, according to the story. The clerk goes in there, and he lunges at him with his machete, says, all right, well, boom. How do you like that? Shoots him in the hip. Can you imagine what that hip replacement might be? But yeah.
That's not a knife.
So, yeah, this is a knife. For all you youngins, go watch Little Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, youngins, stop it. It was only 40-some-odd years ago. What are you talking about, anyway?
Yeah, only. That's our happy ending.
Remember when we were kids, 40 years ago was like an eternity ago, and now that we're older, 40 years ago was yesterday. By the way,
I've embraced, I'm the old guy now in these groups. I'm fine with it. Because I have the wisdom. They might have knowledge, but I got wisdom and knowledge.
There you go. By the way, my neighbor Tom chimes in with a very good point here. We need a mental evaluation for those running for elected office.
There we go.
Well,
yeah.
Of course, part of the problem is you don't necessarily get reasonable people running in the first place. We have to pick from lessers of evil. In case you're wondering, couldn't we just get some? Blah, 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 blah? Well, that's what happens because reasonable people are going, I'm not going to do that to myself. Are you kidding?
Seeing what happened in the clips from the Obama monstrosity out there that looks like a mosque, we'll go into that later. Go to Mecca and take a look at that thing. Anyway, I'm telling you right now, Biden was wandering around on stage after his devoted, loving wife left him. Obama left him, all the camera, and he was on stage. Did you see that?
You mispronounced protectionist. It's not pronounced wife.
There you go. Not pronounced
is protectionist. Yeah, you should pronounce wife correctly in this context.
I was sitting there going, they just left him wandering around. Literally.
Because that's what they were going to do for his second term if he were in, just let him wander around. We'll do all the work. Don't worry. We got the auto pen. We don't need your help. We'll call you if we need you.
Yeah,
and that's why I referred to it as a weekend at Bernie's presidency, because that's exactly what it was going to be. Maybe a little bit better because he could wander around on his own, but,
kind of.
Not by much.
Maybe fall into the reflection pool and that'd be bad.
Did you see the blue paint on the reflection pool is already peeling now? Who picked the paint? So I can't wait for that to get used against Trump. I mean,
that'd be
if you got to do better. It's not like Donald Trump went to Sherwin-Williams and decided, I want that.
I can tell you this, knowing what he does, I'm sure when he probably knows about it, I bet you there's a contractor or a subcontractor having their butt chewed.
Oh, no kidding.
Right now.
No kidding, because guess what? That never would have been in the Trump hotel, like the guy or not. Would never. Anyway.
Exactly.
Lee Peterson goes to the 701. Jeez, time, dude.
Yeah.
I got to run.
Oh, yeah.
But
hey, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You can find us right there on iHeart, best podcasting platform around, and we thank Todd every day, every week for having us on because we love doing this segment. So.
Thanks for being every week on the air and then the other days off the air.
Well, yeah, we
wakes up every morning. Thank Todd. No, I'm sorry. I got the. Oh, there we go again with that whole rhyme. Darn you, Phil Parker.
7-1 though every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central. Blackbeard Logic tonight, 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, and of course.
Now, why is Leon mad at me? By the way, he's mad at me about something. What the hell? What's going on?
Mad at you? What the heck?
Oh.
You better have a beer summit. Isn't that what Obama does?
Happy birthday.
All right, I gotta run. Or Michael Bell's gonna come and kick my butt, and I don't need that. You have a great weekend, though. All righty, take care. Samantha.